You said I'm looking at you, right? Okay, cool.
Should I say Christina or Tina?
Whichever you prefer.
Okay. Christina sounds better. I always cooked for Christmases if we were away from the family here in North Carolina.
I mean, now I've kind of taken over the reins of the kitchen.
He has. We cook differently now. We don't cook all the Southern recipes. I wouldn't normally eat cherry winks now. Josh mentioned the cherry winks, and of course I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to make those. I'm really excited that Josh was gonna teach me how to make cherry winks.
Cherry winks are a 1950s recipe. Somehow my grandmother got the recipe. I don't know where she got it from. Every year she made them, and they would be in like a little Santa Claus cookie jar. She passed, was it 4 years ago? No? Yeah, we haven't had them. And then last year, I decided to get the recipe from like a handwritten card and continuing the tradition, even though they're weird and kind of ugly.
She was perfect at everything she did. The Christmas tree, the table, everything.
She really thought about things. She wanted everything to look good, and she saw beauty in a lot of things, and yeah, she was sick. So you start with your dry ingredients. This is about 2 1/4 of sifted flour. And then we have some baking soda, some baking powder, and salt. Mix the things together. We're gonna chop our nuts and dried dates. So we're gonna start by chopping our pecans. We're gonna do a rough chop of our dates. We're going to go ahead and beat the eggs and the shortening and make sure that they're well creamed, and then we will combine the two.
It was a family tradition, that's something that she made every single year, and she never taught us how to make them. So I've never, everything else that she made, I pretty much know how to make, but this is one recipe that I've never baked.
In the original recipe, she was probably using some sort of canned sweet milk, but now we're using oat milk. We're gonna take the
flour.
Yep, and add that in.
I can imagine Mom making these.
The maraschino cherries. So we'll just cut these in half because we're gonna top the cookies with a little maraschino cherry. And we're also gonna roll them in these cornflakes. So then we're gonna scoop them, put them in the cornflakes, roll them around, and then put this on top. Okay, now we're just gonna
put these on top,
put them
correct?
right there. And that's it. So then they just go into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes until they've expanded a little bit, slightly golden brown.
They're good.
A little bigger than Mom's, but the crunch on these are nice.
Definitely. Now, you did help her right before she died, the Christmas before she died.
Yeah.
Remember her watching you set the table, put
Yeah.
in her wheelchair?
Yeah, right before she passed, we, by this point, it was hard for her to get around, so she just wanted the table to be fixed, and so I helped orchestrate that.
Down to the napkins.
Yeah,
the tablecloth.
Yeah.
She was an artist.
Yeah.
So everything she did brought a flair to it, I guess.
And we loved her for that.